Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Monday, the 5th of May, 2025. So we're looking here at the synoptic, and this is midnight last night with a high pressure sat just off the northwest corner of Scotland, really. And we've still got quite a bit of wind associated, even though it says a high pressure with this weather system. It's giving us a northeasterly flow, maybe about 10, 12 knots, but it's gusting into the mid-20s and is going to affect us throughout the day. Lunchtime today is very slight change in the pressure. It's just increased a little bit, and there's a bit of an occlusion just kissing the southern coast of the UK there. If we run that through midnight tonight and into tomorrow, you can see the high pressure has moved slightly, centred now on the Irish Sea, and the high pressure, there's not a single isobar on the full length of the UK there, which is quite a rare occurrence. The sat pic currently showing a fair bit of upper cloud there, and sort of swirling over the top of us, and there's a few showers mixed in with that lot. So we just need to keep an eye on that. I don't think we'll be plagued too much with showers today, but we might see the occasional one if we're really unlucky. This is the rain radar, as you can see it. Most of the showers are out to the east of us, and I think it's going to remain pretty much like that for most of the day. But if we have a look at the rain forecast, you can see there are one or two showers develop in the Lasham area. And I think they're maybe later on the afternoon, maybe about 3 o'clock. Yeah, there they come there. It's getting quite close to us around about 3, 4 o'clock, and maybe one or two heavy ones could come quite close to us. So we'll just keep an eye out for them today, and we'll operate accordingly. There's no TAF from Odium today, but the METAR is 35011 knots at the moment, greater than 10k visibility, broken at 1400 feet, scattered at 3100 feet, temperature 6, dew point 2, pressure 1021. And a quick look at Farnborough. We'll go for the Farnborough TAF. They're forecasting 0308 knots, greater than 10k vis, scattered at 3000 feet. And a 30% chance that up till about 3 o'clock this afternoon, visibility down to 8 kilometres and light showers and rain. Again, with a 30% chance in a similar period, the wind being 04015, gusting 25. I would imagine that will be associated with showers as they come through. Spot winds then to the north of us, 2,000 foot wind is 05015 knots, 5,000 foot wind 06020 knots, and to the south of us, 2,000 foot wind 03020 knots, 5,000 foot wind 05025. Quick look at wind day for the surface winds. They're around about 10 o'clock, pretty much due north, but as the day goes on, they are going to come round to have a fair bit of northeast in them. If we were to say maybe look at around about 11 o'clock for launching, the wind is pretty much straight down from the north there. The local forecast down for this area shows sort of more northeasterly winds throughout the day, and 10, 12, 14 knots gusting up into the sort of mid, even high 20s at times. So we'll just keep an eye out for those gusts and those stronger winds coming through. Look after the canopies, look after your ground handling, and let's keep everything safe on the airfield today. And of course, we will get a bit of curl over from the trees on the 09 grass north, so watch out for that as well. GFS temperature-wise are forecasting around about 12 centigrade today, which seems to be a little bit cooler than we've had the last few days, with the dew point down around about 4. Currently here at Lasham, we've got about 6 centigrade with the dew point down at about 2.5. The camera on the south side is showing sort of low-level cumulus already, and a reasonably sort of strong wind there. SkySight then, they're showing sort of reasonable soaring conditions throughout the whole day, really. Thermal strengths starting off at about 2 knots, maybe 2.5 knots, getting up to about 4.5 knots in the best part of the day. And cloud base just slowly rising from around about 9:30 in the morning at just over 2,000 feet, up to a peak of about maybe 6,000 feet towards the end of the afternoon. Potential flight distance from SkySight is the further north you go, the better it gets. It's not too great around the Lasham area, but I'm quite optimistic we'll get something out today. Top Meteo, they're showing some showers, cumulus congestus, and weak thermals starting at about 9, 10 o'clock. And as we progress that hour on hour, doesn't really get that much better until about lunchtime. The queue is going to be quite well packed in there. So it could be quite tricky soaring conditions if we go north that way. But we've also got some airspace to contend with today. So probably a suggestion would be out to the sort of northwest area, maybe south of the Bryce Zone, and that way might keep you clear of all that airspace. It's about to be briefed. Again, the potential flight distance from Top Meteo isn't brilliant, sort of south of the Thames there. So it'll be getting out into the better weather will probably be the tricky part of the day. This is what the NOTAM map looks like. I'm not going to go into any great detail in any of these. Suffice to say that we've got the one or two local ones, 21 being Barton Stacey, and so on and so forth. But I'm going to brief some more important stuff when we get onto the local briefing, which we're about to do now. So we'll move on to the local airfield briefing. And I'm going to start with the Aeronautical Information Circular, which is to do with the air displays over London for the Victory in Europe celebrations. The things, or the two areas we need to be really careful about is Area H and Area I. It gives you the boundaries there, it gives you the timings there. And if you look at the next slide, it's these two areas here. So just to the north of Lasham here, we're down just on the bottom of the picture here. The time you get up towards the Bryce Zone, west of London, Benson area, we're getting into this large swage of airspace that we cannot go into during the times that are advertised. I've got an AIC floating around the clubhouse at the moment. There'll be another one out at the launch point if you want to familiarise yourself with it. Operating out of Odium today, the King's flights are flying from 0820 to 1050 UTC. There's going to be Chinooks operating down towards the south coast, 1115 to 1300 UTC. They'll be returning late evening. We'll all packed up our operation by then. And of course, the Red Arrows are flying this route from their home base down towards Bournemouth, where they'll be having a landaway. What really concerns us is between 14 and 17. That's about 1248 UTC to 1306 UTC. So again, keep an eye out for the Reds if you are down that way. Our NOTAM appears to have pushed them just a little bit further south than they had originally planned, but they are going to be coming quite close to us. So the Odium cross section then is showing some sort of towering cumulus throughout the whole day, and of course the potential for showers is always there. But I think if we do get them, they will be isolated. They're also showing soaring from sort of below before 9 o'clock, sorry. And this is UTC, so from about half an hour's time from now, there's suggesting 1 knot thermals, getting up to about 5 knots in the best part of the day, around about max heating, and then petering off again to about 2 knots by about 17 UTC, which is about 6 o'clock local. There is a strong wind warning. Again, we discussed it earlier. It could be gusting up into the high 20s. So let's just be aware of that and stay alert to any issues we get on the airfield. Club bookings today then is K21 book flying, one on the casual list. There's a K13 for trial lessons has been booked, but the trial lessons have been cancelled due to the strong winds and this strong gusting. There's a couple of people on the casual list, so if there's an instructor available, that would be great. The simulator has been repaired, so it's now available in full again. The vintage people were going to come out today, but I very much doubt it with the winds that have been forecast. Noise abatement, we put this out. We've had one or two complaints recently. It's just these areas in red. This is an old slide, but the areas in red are still valid. So if you can avoid all those areas, and if you're flying a self-launcher, a tug, or a motor glider. There's nothing from 2XL today. So the general situation is there's a high pressure northwest of Scotland, northeasterly winds throughout the day, gusting up to 25 knots at times or beyond. Convection will give thermals and occasional showers. We'll be on runway 09, grass on cables on the grass south, air towing on the north. Any grids will be on 09 grass north, same place as yesterday. And please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. So this is our setup. Launch point vehicle will be on the south side of the runway. It's already out there. Winching off the grass. Gliders for club landing mainly south side because it's going to be busy on the north. But if you do have to land north side, then so be it. We'll just pull you out of the way. And of course, the grid to the north of that. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Have lots of fun, and please keep it safe. Thank you very much.